They say that yesterday is history and tomorrow is a mystery. But right now I'll call it the present, because every day feels like a gift to me. But literally in our day and age, we no longer regard the past, especially at the rate of time moving so fast, and now we're all dumbfounded. It seems we've all forgotten the fact that we are all ancestors from a single discerning act. When Eve took a bite out of that apple off the tree, she set this course of life that we are now blessed to see. And when God gave them the boot and kicked them out the Garden of Eden, they were left to colonize in countries such as Sweden, Norway, France, Kuwait, and Ethiopia, and they built this utopia. Let me take some time to show you the great minds of our ancestors are really nothing short of a miracle. So you might want to grab a seat and try to hold on to every syllable. We're about to get very lyrical. Let's take a trip back in time. Come hop in my DeLorean. Today I'm Marty McFly, but the future isn't where my story is. We're headed to the past, the time of the Great Pyramids, and I want you to grasp a sense of what they were dealing with now. Close your eyes and imagine. Imagine living in a land where Pharaoh ruled over everything, and you were a slave under the sun, having your skin slowly reddening and having to pull slabs of stone, building a great monument, but knowing you'd be dead ages before you could even honor it. Where Tutankhamun was the man and there wasn't any Instagram. We pictured our lives on giant bricks using ancient hieroglyphs. Now let's all head back to the whip so we can take another trip. Now, this place is an interesting place to be in. They call it the Colosseum, where gladiators meet their death and meet their doom amidst the guests, but fall with honor in their chest. They could have just worn iron vests, but they know this life is just a test. So their worldly bodies are put to rest, and they're laid amongst men who weren't necessarily the best, but were men of honor nevertheless. Now, everyone wipe off your feet and brush off before we take a seat. We're headed for another ride, so everyone please step inside. Now, this time surely is a sight to see, where everybody fights to be a clone of a clone or an alteration. Nevertheless, the altercation of this time is amazing. And as I'm slowly gazing upon their clothes, they call it swag, skinny jeans and designer bags, just name brands posted onto rags. I can't believe this world we have and all the different colored weave, man. All I want to do is scream. But I can't, because this is the gift that we call the present. The gift that seems to be never ending. Since yesterday is always gone and tomorrow seems to never come, the only time we have is now, so everyone should take a vow to work towards a better today, because the future never comes and stays. We need to build ourselves like the pyramids and stand our ground like the Colosseum so we can be remembered. Before we're laid to rest in a mausoleum, we don't know where we've gone. When we focus on where we're headed to, I'm telling you, this time right now will only be remembered as a residue, a stain of memory on our mind. Every time we look behind and look to find some recollection of maybe last week's English lesson, we should think about where we've gone. Our history isn't quite so long. As a matter of fact, I've summed it in a hurry. And it may seem kind of blurry, but I really have no worries that you'll be able to recall this journey.